Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a Colourpop video. It's Colourpop Wednesday. We have a new collection launching tomorrow that is much anticipated because it is another Disney collab and it's a Halloween theme. We have here the Colourpop Hocus Pocus round 2 collab. So yes, they have decided to do another round of Hocus Pocus since the other one did so well last year. I will say last year I was beyond excited when I heard that they were doing Hocus Pocus. I stalked that website. I remember they had some issues with things selling out and with the website not even working on the first day. It was a huge thing. It sold out so quick and it's been a very coveted collection for even today. Still people are wanting to get it. So I guess they did another round because it was so successful, but I will say I wasn't as excited just because it's kind of been there, done that. I would have liked to see something maybe different for Halloween, and who knows, maybe they have more in the works, but I don't know, I just didn't get really excited about a second Hocus Pocus unless they were going to make it super different. I did want to mention they're also going to be relaunching the original collection as well tomorrow, which a lot of people are really excited about. So that is to look forward to. We have 2 Hocus Pocus collections coming out tomorrow, so I think they're relaunching the whole last year's version with everything included. There's going to be some different bundle deals going on. There is some exclusive kind of items in this new collection, which is kind of fun, so I'm going to share everything with you. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I do not have prices on any of the products yet. I haven't seen them sneak peeked yet. So I have no idea what to expect for pricing, but let's start with the eyeshadow palette. I feel like the palettes are always the main thing in the collections. The unicarton packaging it comes in is the same as this. I like when they do it exact same, except of course the inside is a little bit cuter. It has the little drawings all over it in the cartoons. And this is how it looks on the outside compared to last year's version. So last year's had the cauldron. This one has the cauldrons on the back, and then this one has the little cats. This is what the inside looks like. So in this one we actually do get a mirror, and it does have these sisters here. It says I put a spell on you, which is really cute. I think the inside packaging is really nice, and I love that they added the mirror in. This one comes with 12 shades. Last year's has, I believe, 15 shades in the palette, so there's a little more in last year's version, but this one does have the added in mirror. So that is the Witching Hour eyeshadow palette. I will go ahead and insert swatches for you. It seems like the main differences with these, there's definitely a purple theme going on still in this one. I feel like that's kind of the main color scheme. We do have teals, but this one had more olive greens. I personally feel like this color scheme is a little more witchy to me than this one, and I'm gonna have some comparisons at the end of the video as well to some palettes that might be very similar. So I swatched this entire palette for you to show you guys the formula and everything. I do feel like the formula is really good on this one. They swatched really nice. I feel like last year's was a little bit powdery. I did get some more fallout. It was a little more messy. So I do feel like this year's version is a little better on quality, but they're still both really good eyeshadow palettes. And this one also has that glitter, the Brew Potion, that this one does not have any glitters in it, just metallics and mattes. But I do like the glitter that's included in here because I feel like it adds a little something extra. I will go ahead and insert swatches of this one as well if you guys are wanting to get it and you missed it last year. But as far as the collections goes and what the palettes look like, I do like last year's better. I just feel like, I don't know, I got more excited about it. I like the packaging better, and I like the colors a little bit better than the new one. I do want to mention something really exciting. This year they're doing a mirror. I love the mirrors. I collect them, I guess, because I have pretty much all of them at this point. But this is the outer packaging. So the outer packaging is pretty cute. It just says I shall always be with you, and I think the cat's name is Binks on it. So it has that, very cute, and this is what the mirror looks like. It is a bigger one, so it's not as small as the Barbie and the cherry ones, and it says I shall always be with you again with the little cat ears. You guys know I love cats, so this is so cute for Halloween. I think a lot of people are going to be wanting this mirror since they didn't have a mirror last year. And another really elusive item that might be hard to get because I heard you can't even buy this by itself. It's in a collection, so I'm not quite sure what all it comes with, but they have a black flame candle. So it says, who dares to light the black flame candle? Of course, it's not an actual black flame. I have it burning behind me, which I'll show you guys, but This is by Soul Body, so maybe we will see even more Colourpop candles to come. I think that would be really cool, but it has the fun packaging here with the sisters on the side, and then the candle here. I don't know if it says what it's supposed to smell like on here. I might have to look that one up because I don't think it says on the packaging. So I did light mine. It's a purple wax, so it almost looks black when it's burning. I think the packaging is really cute on this. I love it. This is definitely like a pumpkin spice kind of scent. It does say chestnut, but it just kind of reminds me of just very fall. So I think the scent is nice. As far as the throw goes, it's definitely not a super heavy throw by any means. I have it in a very small room and I can smell it very faintly. So it's more on the lighter side in my opinion, but it's just really cute, and you can use this jar for decor later around the house for Halloween. Next in the collection we have this Super Shock Shadow Trio. This is called Trouble Brewing. I'm not sure if these will be sold individually or what, but there is 3 in here. Packaging is cute again. So this first one has a little eye on it and it says to be young and beautiful. Again, mine got a little bit messed up. It has a really pretty peachiness to it. You have to ignore my hand because I swatched that spider stamp, so I have these little spiders on me still, but that is what it looks like. This one's really pretty in the inner corner or even as a highlight, which you'll see me use that one in the video. I also have this kind of fun, it's like a bright orange metallic. It's called Dost Thou Comprehend. So pretty. And then lastly we have a purple, and this one is called Forever Bewitching. And I do have this one on today as well, which you'll see in my look. So those are the 3 Super Shocks included. We also have 3 of the new Fresh Kiss lip creams included. This is the new formula that's kind of like a moussey liquid lipstick type, and there's one to represent each sister. They did that last year too, but I wasn't a huge fan of the colors they chose. I do like this year's colors better for the lips. This first one I'm wearing is called Hello Boys. There it is swatched. These are a moussey texture, so they do not dry down all the way. This one is the neutral color. I'm glad they did a nude because we all kind of like to have our neutrals here and there, and it's like my most worn thing. This is Calming Circle. I really like this color a lot. And then we have a really pretty purpley berry called Tonight We Fly. Ignore my awesome swatches there, but that's Tonight We Fly. And then the last thing we have, which is kind of a fun add-in, we have this little spider stamp. So this just says spider mark. I don't know what the middle thing is. That's the packaging on it. And it does make a little spider, although every time I use it on my hand, it kind of bleeds. So I'm a little nervous to use it on the face. Maybe I'll do it at the very end of the video, but you little stamp the little spider on, but yeah, it like sits down and then it starts bleeding everywhere on my hand. So I don't know, it looks good right now, but it kind of melts into like a blob as I wear it. That is everything that's in this second kind of collection. It looks like on their page they're calling this the Coven Crew collection. I don't know. I did want to mention for launch day tomorrow, they have posted some things. It's like, I think they're anticipating to sell out. I'm not quite sure if it will, in my opinion, just because I feel like people bought it a lot last year. I don't know if they want another one. I feel like this is definitely more of a collector's collection. But on here, they posted like this guide. It does recommend to go ahead and sign up for their email newsletter so that you know when it's launching. Although I personally would just go ahead and refresh the page like 10 minutes before and just keep checking back. And then when it's like 3 minutes before, I just keep refreshing until it pops up, because sometimes it's a little bit early. It looks like for the Gather Round Sisters palette, which is the old one, they're only allowing 2 per customer, so you can't go ahead and like buy a bunch to resell. So this might be the last launch for it. Only 2 per customer. It says there will be a queue. Do not refresh or leave the page once you're in the queue. Otherwise you might lose your items and they can sell out. It says be ready to shop at 10 a.m. PST because some stuff is expected to go fast, especially the Gather Round Sisters last year's eyeshadow palette. And I did see that codes do work, so you can use my code 5LeahJanae if you want to save. By the way, there's how that spider is looking. If you guys can see what I mean by how it gets a little bit blurry. Like from far away you wouldn't be able to tell it's a spider. Anyways, that is kind of some information that I have. I am going to be doing a giveaway in this video as well because Colourpop did gift me last year's collection, which was really sweet. So I want to give that to one of you guys since I already bought it myself last year. I have them already. But let's go ahead and get into this look that I did today. So starting in the Witching Hour palette here, I'm going to go in with Summon Us, this kind of taupey crease shade, and just kind of lay that in blend. Next, I'm going to go in with Green Newt here, also in the crease, just very lightly. Next, with that same brush, I'm going to take Hello Billy in the outer corner. That one just took a couple times to build up, but it seems to be blending out well. I was a little bit worried about it due to how it felt in the pan when I like swatched it. It wasn't the nicest shade, and it has quite a bit of fallout, but it's not getting fallout on my eyes, which is good. On my lower lash line, I'm going to take Fur Black as Black, this turquoise, and smudge that along there. I'm going to take a wet flat brush here, and then over top of that, I'm taking Circle of Salt, the shimmery one, over top of that. I had to like build that up, so now it's like super messy, but we will clean that up with concealer. On another flat brush, I'm going to take Twist the Bones, just getting that brush wet to really pack this color on. That one's super pretty. It's very metallic. And then I'm going to take this Super Shock over top of it to add some sparkle. This one is Forever Bewitching. That just brightens it a little bit, but honestly it's pretty close to that original color that we placed down. You can see it just makes it maybe a little more pink and bright, so you can see the difference. I'm also going to take the Super Shock in To Be Young and Beautiful again. This one is kind of broken, so I'm not gonna try and mess that up too much, but I just wanted to pop this in my inner corner. Yeah, I'm not loving the blue under the eyes at all, honestly, but I'm not gonna redo it now. I'm gonna add this burgundy eyeliner from Colourpop called Charmer and place this on my lower lash line and try to get rid of this blue. Let me go ahead and clean up these under eyes, put some more makeup on, and I'll be right back to finish the rest. So here's how the eyes came out. Once I clean everything up, definitely completes the look a little bit more. I did add some lashes. I'm going to go ahead and use that same Super Shock that I used as our highlighter today and see how that works. So I'm just going to dip in with a little highlight brush. Since it's a Super Shock, it should work pretty much the same as the Super Shock highlighters. And we'll just go ahead and apply that to the cheekbones. And then for the lip color, we're gonna go in with the black. We're gonna be different. Usually I'd go for nude, but I feel like we're gonna go for a witch vibe, so we're doing the black, which is Hello Boys. Should have had like a black lip liner or something, because this could get a little messy. And that is going to complete the look today. Let's go ahead and get into my final thoughts. Alright, so for my thoughts on this new collection, like I said, I do prefer last year's, but I still do think this one is pretty cute. I mean, I can't resist a Hocus Pocus theme. I probably would have honestly bought it anyway, even though we already have last year's, just for something different. The eyeshadow palette, the quality did seem pretty good, although I'm unsure about the blues on my lower lash line. Mostly the matte, it just seemed a little bit messy. I wasn't super happy with that, but I feel like once I actually put it on the actual eyelid on top, it would probably work better. But I did feel like the quality overall was really nice. The shimmers are very pretty in this one, and the mattes did perform really well for me. So I thought the quality was pretty good. As far as the other products go, the Super Shocks were great. The spider thing, let me go ahead and try that real quick on my face just to see what happens. So we'll just do like 2 little spiders there. It'd be fun for like a little Halloween thing. I don't feel like they're bleeding as much on my face, but they were on my hand. I don't know if that's because my hand has more oils. I did get a little mark though. And it's hard to remove because I had to scrub my hand twice, so it stays, which is good, but if you mess up, it's going to be hard to get off, especially if you have a full face of makeup on. So it's just kind of a fun thing to add, especially for Halloween, just to add a little something if you're doing some kind of a spider look or a witch look. Could be fun. So I don't know, I think it's a cute little extra. And then as far as the lip products go, I think the colors they picked were great. I loved it. I love that they had the black, the berry, dark purple, and the neutral, but I honestly wish that they did the black in liquid lipstick form just because it was very messy and I had to clean up with concealer. I prefer, if I'm doing a super dark shade, to have it in a liquid lipstick just so I don't get it everywhere. Now that can obviously be fixed if you guys have a black lip liner. I do not. But hey, maybe I should have tried eyeliner. I feel like that could have worked. Let me know if you've tried that before, if it's okay. I feel like it'd be okay to use as long as you're not like using it on your lips and then putting it on your eyes again. But that, I guess, is an option for something to keep it long wearing and not smudging everywhere because it was a mess. But I do like the colors. The formula's nice. It feels really smooth, but I would have preferred a liquid lipstick for my taste. I also wanted to do some comparisons. So I did go ahead and, you know, swatch both of these palettes. I do feel like these are both pretty different as far as the color scheme goes. They're not really the same. You get 2 different ones. So if you guys were wanting both, I think you can have both. Is it like a must-have? No. If you were going to pick one or the other, I would pick the old version. I still like this one better. But I like the new products that they came out with because I feel like the extra products that came out in this collection, like the eyeliners and the lipsticks, were not that great to me. I just wasn't as excited about them. I like the Super Shocks from this collection and the other things like the candle, the little spider thing, and the lip colors better. But I'm missing, though, I really like from last year's collection, the glitter pots, just to add some extra sparkle to the eye. Those are really fun. I think those will be available again. So just kind of like what my preferences are and what I would recommend. But I don't really think this is like a must-have palette. Just mostly for collectors and, you know, the Disney fans at heart. But there's been some speculations and some, you know, controversies here because we have very similar colors in the just recently launched It's a Mood palette. So it's kind of sucky that they did do such similar color stories here. Of course, in the It's a Mood palette, you're getting a lot more shades, but it does have those similar shades. I went ahead and swatched them next to each other so you could see the comparison. At first, I was like, oh, I think these will be different because the top row is pretty different from what you get in here as far as the mattes and shimmer goes, but when you get into those jewel tones, it's pretty identical in my opinion. So you definitely don't need both. It's definitely one or the other. And if you already bought this one, you're gonna have pretty much those colors already because yeah, this literally just came out the past, not last week's collection, but the one before that, and I wasn't able to do a video on it because I was gone on vacay. But yes, they do they swatch pretty similar, I will say. Before I forget, let me get into this giveaway here. Colourpop was so kind to send me last year's collection. It is a fresh one, don't worry. It just got to me today. So there will be one winner winning the full OG Hocus Pocus collection, and to enter that, all you have to do is of course be subscribed to my channel and also leave me a comment down below, a Colourpop collab you would love to see in the future, whether it be something for Halloween or something else, because I think it would be so fun, like personally, for them to do Nightmare Before Christmas. I know Makeup Revolution did it last year, but I want to see Colourpop do it. I think that would have been fun instead of like another Hocus Pocus collection or like Halloween Town. They could do a fun jack-o'-lantern theme palette, just anything like that. Let me know down below. And also, for an extra entry go ahead and follow me on my Instagram account, which will be in the description box. If you guys already follow me, you already have that entry. But if you could leave me as well in your comment your Instagram username. That's usually how I contact you. It's easier for me to just message you if you are the winner, and I'll end this a week from today. So one lucky winner will be winning this whole collection with the eyeshadow palette. The glitters are in here. I love these glitters. We have all of the lashes. I forgot they did lashes last year too. So cute. And of course the eyeliners. And the lipsticks are also in there too. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you plan on picking this collection up. I'm curious to see your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.